Good evening, everyone. Welcome. I am just making sure I'm live, going in the group. Hey June, hey Sharon. How are you ladies? Can you guys see and hear me okay? Ladies, let me know if you can hear me okay. How are you, Sharon? June, how are you? Yay, it's good to be back. Yay. Thank you, June. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you for letting me know. How are you, ladies? Thank God I am not having any issues. We've had an ice storm all day today. It's been freezing rain all day, and about mid-afternoon we lost internet cable, and it was off, I think, for close to 2 hours, and I was panicking, saying no. But first thing this morning, the branches were all iced over. And I mean, it's been freezing rain and the branches were just so heavy full of ice. So I wasn't surprised, but I was really worried. Do you realize that this is 3 weeks in a row of snow or freezing rain here? I'm doing well, thank you. Doing very well. Doing very well. It's been a stressful couple of weeks trying to get, with some issues, technical issues. So I've been spending a lot of time trying to work through that and figure it out, but it looks like everything is back. I just kind of took everything out and added it back, and yeah, it's been a little bit of a challenge, but it feels good to be back. I missed you guys. Hey Cynthia, how are you, hon? Good to see you. So freezing rain all day, lost our power this afternoon, and I thought, you can't even be serious. If I can't go live tonight, I am like, what? So I was worried, but they said it would be on by 5, and it was on before that, so that was good. 5 p.m. Eastern time, so I was like, whoo. Well, I've missed seeing you too, Sharon. I've missed seeing you too. It's been a crazy couple of weeks because I've spent a lot of time trying to work on those issues, and I've been distracted from that. So I'm feeling better. It's good to be back in my stamp room. I been cleaning out my stamp room, and it's a good feeling. It's been good. So I've been organizing and trying to get in a better place. So it's all good. Well, I want to thank you for joining me, ladies, and again, please share this video if you can. I would really appreciate it. It really helps me with my small business. bring these videos to you and these free classes to you. So if you haven't already, share the video and then just post that you shared it, because with the Facebook changes, it doesn't always show that you shared it. So I do look at that, but I want to make sure I don't miss it. So once you share it, just post that you did. I would really appreciate it. So just a couple of things before we get started. So Celebration, I just wanted to let you know, I cannot believe how fast January and February has gone. Has it gone fast for you? I mean, I feel like time has gone so fast. And so Celebration, let me just get back down to my desktop. It ends the end of this month. So we only have a couple of weeks left for Celebration. And so have you guys been enjoying Celebration? Do you like the products? I thought they've been fantastic. I've loved them. And again, just in the back, if you are considering joining, now is the time to do it. You get all of this paper for free. And you're going to get 5 packs of paper that's going to be coming out in our new annual catalog in May. So this is paper, 6x6 paper packs that are not even released yet. It's a great bonus to our starter kit, which is always the best deal in the catalog. So you spend $99, you pick $125. Now is a great time to join if you haven't already. And you get instant discount on your products. You can be a discount shopper, hobby shopper, which is how I started. You don't have to do videos, you don't have to do classes, you don't have to do anything. But the incentive here is really good. So you're going to get 5 packs of paper, and they're 6x6 paper packs, and that is, I think, like they're $11.50 a piece. So that's a good savings, in addition value that you're going to get in the kit. So I also just wanted to remind you that I do have a host code right here. If you place an order, make sure you use that host code if it's under $150. And again, that helps me bring products to you every week when I do my Facebook Lives. But if your order is over $150, don't use that host code, because I want you to get the hostess benefits, okay? So you love the Celebration item, Sharon. What's your favorite one? Which one is your favorite? I thought they've been fantastic. And what's really exciting is Celebration's coming back in July and August. So I love the idea of having 2 celebrations and having a break in between. We'll have new products, new Celebration items, and we'll have those in July and August, which will be awesome. Okay, another information I want to share is we have an early release butterfly bouquet that's coming for customers on March 2nd. Now, demonstrators, we are able to order it right now. I just ordered mine. I don't know if that was yesterday or today. I ordered mine, and I actually wanted to order it ahead of time, but with everything I've been dealing with, I just didn't get around to doing it. So I have ordered my butterfly bouquet, and basically what you're going to get in this, this right here is one big stamp. So it's like a background stamp. I have seen already some beautiful cards made with this, and you're going to have one big die that's going to cut that out, and then you're going to have all of these wings. You're going to have the solid ones, and then you're going to have the detailed ones, which make, oh my goodness, beautiful butterflies. You'll also have the opportunity on March 2nd as customers to order 2 different packs of paper to go with this. Now, these 2 packs of paper are not going to be in the annual catalog. They are only going to be available to demonstrators and customers during your pre-order before the catalog goes live. I don't know why they did it that way. I don't know what's in the annual catalog, but this paper is gorgeous, and the dies, of course, work with the paper. And then this right here, this wood grain paper, which is always a nice thing, is actually textured. So really, really beautiful projects that you can make with this. So this is coming out customers on March 2nd, but if you are thinking about joining and you want to add this to your starter kit, you can order this as part of your starter kit and get it now. So that's another bonus on the Butterfly Bouquet bundle. So you do save 10% if you order the bundles, and if you also save 10% if you order the suite when it comes out. So I love this because this is going to be in the annual catalog. It'll be available all next year in the books. You'll get plenty of use out of this, especially if you love butterflies. So I know I can't wait either, Sharon. Oh, the strawberry punch. I've got to play with the strawberry. That's one that I haven't played with yet. So I need to play with that. I've seen some beautiful cards with that. Okay, so another thing I just wanted to remind you, if you're not on my newsletter, you should be. So go to worldofkellycraft.com and you can add your email right on the landing page of my blog. Make sure you sign up to get my newsletter, because that way you won't miss anything. If there's a special, if there's an update, if there's news, I do try to keep everybody updated. I don't inundate you, but I want to give you pertinent information. So I give you card ideas every week. I do a feature Friday on Fridays. So if you want to be a part of my newsletter and you haven't yet signed up, just go to worldofkellycraft.com and there's a place right there that says sign up for the newsletter, add your email, and you're off and running. So I wanted to share that also. Now, before we get started, hi Lori, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, you like my hair? I had 6 inches cut off, I don't know, several weeks ago, a couple months ago now maybe, I don't know. It's been a while, but it feels better. So good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. There's so much going on with Stamping Up right now, Lori. You know that. It's crazy. Okay, so a couple things before we get into stamping. So my giveaways for the last, I should say my husband actually mailed out all my prizes this morning. So if you have either placed an order of $50 or more, I have been sending thank you cards and a little embellishment from my stash. And if you've won one of my prizes, those all went out this morning. And the winner of the last, which was 2 weeks ago, because I wasn't able to go live last week, the winner of my last prize patrol for sharing the video, Sharon Rowland. So Sharon, your prize went out, which was the half a pack of specialty designer series paper that went out in the mail to you this morning. So thank you for sharing, and enjoy your little gifts from me. I hope you get lots of uses out of your paper and your gifts. So for this week, if you share my video, and I told you I've been cleaning out my craft room, so I'm finding all kinds of things. So I found this gift box and I opened it up. I'm like, what the heck? I think this might have been a paper pumpkin. I'm not sure. So it's a little acetate box. The box, yeah, it's not too bad shape, but it was kind of pushed in with some other stuff. And I'm like, what is this? There are 9 cards with envelopes inside this kit. And you're going to get 3 thank yous, 3 happy birthdays, and 3 thinking of yous. So you're going to get 9 cards and envelopes as the prize drawing for this week for sharing my video. So make sure you share my video and post that you shared it, and I will get this out next week. We'll draw a winner. I just thought that was really cute. So these are 9 cards all put together with envelope, and they come with the envelopes in this cute little box with the belly band on it. That's really cute. Oh, you're welcome, Sharon. You're welcome. Hi, Diane. Thank you for joining. I was wondering if you was out there or not. We're just getting started. Okay, so tonight I am going to be using the Pretty Perennial Bundle. It's on page 31 of the mini catalog. And I started using this, I don't know, because I wasn't able to go live. This was going to be from the week before. So I started using this in the last couple of weeks. Oh my goodness. This is such a beautiful set. It's a $1 million stamp set from Dina Rico. And it is so much fun. And I wasn't sure if I was going to get it because it's flowers and I have a lot of flowers. But I'm telling you what you can do with this set. It is a lot of fun. So here's the set. And it's there's 21 stamps. There's a lot of stamps in this. There's there's a lot of stamps in here. Lots of elements to make some really pretty cards. And so when I started playing, it's like you can do a lot of color with these, and that's what I'm doing tonight. So they're called SIP cards, stamps, ink, and paper. So you don't always need all the extra embellishments. And I mean, I did use ribbon and, you know, I added some embellishments, but I'm just going to show you that you can really use stamps, ink, and paper and make beautiful cards without necessarily having the DSP to go with it. So, and here are the dies that go with it. And it's a wonderful bundle. If you get them together, you save 10%. Do any of you have this set yet? It's really, really, really nice. Okay, so let's get started. So for my first card, move this and get set up here. So here's the first one. And these were inspired by Dina herself. These designs, and I absolutely just love them. So if you can see the 3D, what I love about this stamp set is the happy. I love this. I love bold stamps. Hi, Lisa. Well, Sharon, that's how I felt, and then I ended up getting it. It was something that was Dina was able to share theirs at our convention. And even though it was virtual, she did a nice presentation with it, and I thought, oh, I really like that. And so I'm like, oh, maybe I will end up getting it, and I'm really, really glad I did. Maybe after tonight you might change your mind. Maybe I can convince you that you have to have it. But what I love about it is I love the big happy, and I love the saying. So you can say happy mail, you can say happy for you, happy birthday, you make me happy, sending lots of happy. There's so much with this stamp set, and it's just the stamp set alone. And I absolutely love it. So we're going to make this card and show you what we are going to use. We're going to use the thick Whisper White, and we're doing 4 4¼ by 11. Did I do 4 1/4 by 11? Yeah, 4 1/4 by 11, and scored it at 5.5. Let me get my. How are you, Lisa? I know you're busy with school. Everything going okay? I'm so glad you popped on. And we're going to layer that with a layer of Night of Navy, and that is 4 by 5 1/4. And we can go ahead and put that on now. And then we're going to do some stamping with the Whisper White. And this is 3 3/4 by 5. Let me get my mat. I know, it seems like it's been forever. Everything going okay? I hope things are going well. I know you've been really busy. Miss seeing you, miss talking to you. All right, I'm going to start with So Saffron, and we're going to do the big flower first. So whenever you're doing something like this, you want to, I think it's best to start with the larger flower first. Okay, we're just going to stamp that up on So Saffron. And we're going to do some really pretty colors here. And this is intended, we're going to go off the paper on this, okay? I know you're busy, hun. All right. Let me get my... Okay. And now we're going to use there's so many stamps to this. I mean, I have all of my stamps mounted over here. So we're going to use this one. And we're going to use Night of Navy. Can you guys see okay? And I love Night of Navy and So Saffron together. I think it's so pretty. And we're just going to do some filling in. Let's see. And there's really, you know, we're just doing random coloring in, filling in the space. And if you can always go back and do another color again once you get going if you see too many gaps. Okay. And now we're going to do I think I did that one in Daffodil. No, I meant Daffodil Delight. I believe I did the other swirly. There's so many pieces to this. You should see all my stamps mounted over here. So I'm going to do Daffodil Delight. Can you guys see that? Okay. And what I love about these is the color, all the color. Oh, it's between this and the hydrangea. Oh, I just started playing with the hydrangea a few days ago. And another beautiful set. You'll have to decide after we get these cards done what you think. Okay, so now I'm going to take Balmy Blue. And I am going to do this little one. And I think, honestly, let me see. I think I want another little swirly right there. And that's why I'm saying, like, you can kind of go back and forth. What do you think so far? I think I'm going to do that. And, well, let me see. On that one, I kind of have another one. Let me... There's no right or wrong. You can kind of put as many or as little as you want. You love the balmy blue? I think it's so pretty. Okay, so the next thing I did is, I will show you what I did. So we have this big happy stamp. This is like, to me, like the best part of the whole thing. And what I did is, I know, Lori, I love it more than I thought I would too. I wasn't sure that I was going to get it initially, and I just absolutely love it. Okay, so we're going to take a scrap piece of white, and we're going to do the Night of Navy. And we're going to do the happy. Look at how beautiful that comes out. I love the font. You know me and my fonts. But that is just, to me, stunning in the Night of Navy. I mean, it looks good in, like, stays on black. Like a black too. Now, what I did on this, we don't have a die for this, is I just cut around it, which you can do on any word. You can just kind of cut around it. If you kind of look at this, this is just fussy cut around it. I know it's a little tedious for some. And I'm not going to do it here because I don't want you guys to watch me have to do that. What did I do it? No, so I did it already, and you just cut it out and then you just put it up on dimensionals. Okay, so we'll bring the white back in, and that is really like the focal point of that. It's the happy that really sold me on this set, this big stamp. I love big bold stamps. I love this font. I just think it's so pretty. It is all about the happy, isn't it, Lori? And this stamp set, you can just do so much with it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hang on. I almost ripped it. All right, and then you're just going to place this down wherever you want it. And I did that on dimensionals. Look how beautiful that is in a 3D. Okay. And then that right on there. Put it on the Night of Navy. And again, this is 3 3/4 by 5. Okay. And then what I did on this one, let's bring this back in. So I have a piece of So Saffron, and it's just a scrap. And it's actually a little bit wider than the other one. Let me trim that down a little bit. It's still a little bit. I mean, it doesn't matter what the side, it doesn't have to be exactly like the other one. But I'll do that right there. I love this little trimmer. And then we're going to need to trim this down. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, the font is really pretty. Oh, I need to cut a little bit more off. Let's try that. You just want a little bit of the yellow peeking through. That's better. Okay. Yeah, the font, the boldness of the stamp and the font really is what sold it to me. But once I started playing with it and saw like all the different things you can do with it, I'm like, well, this is really pretty. All right, and then we're just going to adhere that to the So Saffron. And this paper is one of the Celebrations. Isn't that pretty? And then I grabbed, let's see. So we already have the happy, so we're going to do birthday. And I'm doing that also in the Night of Navy. And even that font's really pretty and bold. I know, Sharon. I wished I'd have grabbed a couple more, to be honest with you, because they were, we as demonstrators had them for a while in under our business supplies. So I wish that we had done that. I had grabbed some more. And I'm just cutting it, which I like to do sometimes, is just kind of on an angle and trimming it down a little bit more. And put this on here. And I'm going to pop that up. Of course. And then I'm going to trim down this because this is a little long. There we go. Yeah, I wished I'd have grabbed a few more. I know some other demonstrators grabbed them. And I don't know if they gave them away as gifts or what they did, or maybe new team members. There. And then just add that kind of wherever you want. I'm gluing it down. And just kind of add right up to the edge of the white. There, what do you think? Isn't that pretty? You like it, Sharon? I love the colors. Okay, now I don't know if you can tell on camera. Can you see the spritz on this? We're going to spritz this, okay? And I'm going to tell you how I did that. Can you see it on the camera? I don't know if the light is catching it. But what I did is I took, this is my spritz, champagne mist that we sell, and it looks like this. I think we sell the champagne and maybe the white. We used to have other colors, but you put that with, you fill this up with alcohol. Can you see the sparkles in this? So So you fill this up about 3/4 of the way with alcohol, and I think it's like the lower one, the 73 or 70% alcohol, and then you just add a few drops of the champagne mist, and then what you do is you spritz it. And let it dry. Can you see it? Is it showing up on camera? It's sparkly. And it gives it a little bit of sparkle all over the card. It's like a shimmer. I'm not sure the camera's picking it up. Very pretty. Okay. So there's card number 1. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but I think it's really pretty. Okay, so now we're going to do card number 2. So let me get cleaned up here. And this one, same idea, totally different colors. What, the shimmer mist, Cynthia? Yeah, that's just one way to use them. So on this one, we're using Highland Heather, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Let's get that out of the way. I know it's the colors that you, when you play with this set, that like you don't even need, you make your own DSP. You don't even need the DSP. And then basic black, 4 by 5 1/4. And then your basic white or whisper white. I'm still using up my whisper white. 3 3/4 by 5. You like it, Lisa? So this is going to be the star of the show. We're going to do some stamping first. Let me get my pad. So let me show you this, and so these are the colors that I'm using. Actually, I'm missing Calypso Coral as well. Aren't those pretty? All right, so we're going to start out with Bermuda Bay because that's the big flower. Let me bring this back in. Can you guys see this okay? Okay. And again, we're going to kind of do the same idea. So Bermuda Bay first. And what I like also about this stamp set is, do you see how it stamps? That is by design. That is how it's supposed to look, almost like a watercolor to a point. Highs and lows in the stamp. So that's your Bermuda Bay. Okay. Then we're going to take the 4-point flower and we're going to use Highland Heather. So you see how I have the Highland Heather, which is the card base. So we're going to there. Gonna do one there. Maybe come in here. Look at those colors together. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in, we're going to do a little bit of the leaves first, and then I'll come back with some more flowers. I just want to make sure I have enough room because I want to add leaves. So we're going to use Granny Apple Green. These are happy colors. Aren't they happy colors? Me. Okay, so I'm going to use, so in the stamp set, you have the detail and you have the fill-in, just like you have over here. But I'm going to start with the fill-in first, and I'm going to do the detail after. So I'm going to do, let's see. We will do so the first time I'm doing full strength, and then I'm doing second generation. I'll do one here. We will do one there. And I think I'm good right now for that. We may come back. And now I'm going to come in with the detail one. And it's very forgiving. You can go right over it. See, it's actually pretty forgiving. You like it, Sharon? All right, so that we'll do that for now with the big ones, and then we'll come back to the Granny Apple, because now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in some Calypso Coral, and we're going to bring in the little flower, and we're going to fill in. If I can find my little flower here, hang on. Okay. Let me make sure I have the right one. Hang on. Yeah. All right. So we're going to use Calypso Coral. Well, that does look like a different one. Hang on. No. Not sure where I think there's a different, I'm going to use this one. We'll use this one. Let me just check my desk. All right, I hope I'm not missing a stamp. I thought there was a smaller petal. so many. All right, we'll go with this one, and I'll look after. All right, we're going to still use the Calypso Coral, and we're going to do this one, and let's see, maybe, no, I'm actually good with that, because, hi Melanie, good to see you, thank you. So we're going to go to the So Saffron and fill in some of these areas here. So we're going to do that, 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 and that. Okay. Yeah, I do think I'm missing a stamp. I'm gonna have to, I hope I didn't lose it. All right. And now we'll do some little leaves in the Granny Apple Green, just to do some fill-in. What do you think of the colors? Isn't that pretty? Good to see you, Melanie. Let's see. And I think you can have so much fun with these, honest to goodness. So again, that's the detailed one. Now let me just go in with some solid. And it doesn't matter which way you go first, whatever you feel comfortable with. They really are not hard to match up at all. Thank you, Sharon. There. All right. Now, the last part of the flowers we need to do are the centers. So let's move this and get the memento in. And we're going to do the little one for the smaller flowers. And let's see. I think that's that on that one. And we're going to do, we're going to do this one for the larger. So that makes it pop. And we're going to do kind of go off a little bit there. There. What do you think? All right. now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the happy. And get that good and dark. And we're going to put that like right there. Isn't that pretty? That happy just makes the whole card, I think. Oh, there's the, I just found my flower. The ribbon was hiding it. Oh my Lord. Okay, that's all right. Any flowers will work. Okay, now on this one I did happy birthday. You can do happy for you. If you need birthday cards, you can do another birthday. I'm going to do another birthday because I always can do birthday cards. And you can do it in any of these colors will work. You could do, you know, the Highland Heather like I did on this one. Or you could do So Saffron. I'm going to do the Highland Heather, which is what the card base is. And I'm just going to put that right there. What do you think? Pretty? Okay. Now, before we put this together, I want to show you, I'm going to add some ribbon. Now, this is a real cool way to add ribbon, a little different. So, what we're going to do is I'm using this purple and violet ribbon, and I'm going to cut off a piece, and we're just going to, we got to adhere this to the black first. So let me get that down. And the black really pops it. Now you could spray this one too if you wanted with that spritzer. So I'm just going to cut a small piece off here. I don't know, like maybe three inches. And what we're going to do is we're just going to fold it kitty corner. Let me get my tape. It's a really cute way to do it. You can glue it down, you can tape it down. Either way works. That's your favorite ribbon? It is really pretty. Okay. Whoop, hang on. I think it's really pretty. Okay, and then up in this corner, I just tied a bow. Okay, so we're just going to tie a bow. Now, this ribbon has 3 different colors in here. So if you want the ribbon to go, let me just show you. If you just tie a bow, a regular bow, hang on. If you just tie a bow and you do this, do you see you got the purple posy up the top? I think that's purple posy, and then you got the purple posy at the bottom here. So let me show you how you can fix that. You're going to make your bow. You're going to bring it around. You're going to twist it before you put it through. And then pull it. I need to do it again. I didn't leave enough. Bring it around. Twist it. And bring it through. There you go. See that? See? It can be a little funky, but it works. Oops, I just twisted it back. And you don't want a very big bow on this either, because you want it to just kind of go in the corner. I didn't anyways. So let's just trim some of that off. So that's just a tip on how to do that. Let me get my glue dots. And whoop. Yep, there we go. Okay, and then we're going to put that on the Highland Heather. You like that, June? What do you think? And you can, I don't have the white to put in, but because I don't know who I'm sending this to yet, but isn't that pretty? Okay. You like it, Sharon? All right, let me, I do have one more if you guys want to see one more card. If you guys want to hang around, I do have another one. Do you want to see one more? Or are you guys ready to call it a night? I know I try to keep it to an hour, no more than an hour. Thank you, Melanie. So this was the second one, and Melanie, this was the first one. Hi, Diane. Thank you. Yeah, I love the colors. I love playing with colors. You want to do one more? Okay. All right, we can do that. It's not a, it's a fun fold. Okay. So that's the card. And I'm going to do it. I thought I would do, no, I did this. I'm going to do yellow on this one. See how that comes out. See which one you like better. Okay, Melanie, get your dinner going. Okay. So this fun fold is 8.5 by 5.5. And you're going to score it at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. So your typical 4 1/4 fold, but you're adding an extra fold at 2 1/8, and that's what makes the fun fold on that. Okay, where'd and there's your fun fold. Okay, and the DSP is 4 by 5 1/4, and And we're going to put that on the inside. I love, love, love those daisies. Aren't those pretty? And so on this one, I did the back side of that. So that's the back side. But then after I was playing with some others, and this is from the Playing with Patterns paper pack, 6x6 paper pack. So I thought that yellow might pop that. We'll see which one you like better. And this is 1 3/4 by 5. And all measurements will be on my blog when this posts. And again, like I said at the beginning, if you're not getting my newsletter and you would like to get my newsletter, make sure you go to my blog at worldofkellycraft.com, and right on the landing page to the right is an email option where you can sign up for my newsletter. Make sure you sign up so that you can stay in the know and see. I do weekly inspiration with card ideas, and I also have updates and news flashes and sales and that kind of thing. So make sure you go there if you haven't already and register for my my newsletter. Okay, so on the inside of the card, I used the large, I think this one is, the trusty old So Sentimental. I use these all the time. No, it's the next to the largest. That one is the next to the largest. I'm going to put those back in there. So I've already cut that out. And we're going to stamp on here Happy, which I absolutely love, like I've already shared. So we're going to get the memento. And we're going to get my pad. And we're going to do this in memento. And I just kind of did it like right in the middle. I love the daisies. I love the daisy pattern. Okay, and then I just added a couple of the small flower. Now that I found it, we'll use it. And I did that in So Saffron. So let me find my So Saffron here. Whoop. And again, just to give it a little bit more on that. And I'm trying to think of, I think I used Pool Party. Okay, so many. The one thing about these cards, you have a lot of ink pads out. But there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I'm going to use Pool Party. And I'm going to use the little center. Yeah, that's the one I used. And that just kind of gives it, I don't know, makes you happy. Yeah, these dies, I use them all the time. Love it. Love, love, love it. Okay. So let me get And I did that right in there, but before I glue that down, I want to do the top piece, because I'll tell you why we're doing it that way. So now I'm using the smaller scallop from the So Sentimental dies. And on this one, I also I'm going to use the 4 petal, and I'm going to do the So Saffron again. And I just wanted to add a little bit of, and you know, I just kind of went around, and you can stamp off. You don't have to do it like full strength. There. Like that. And now we'll bring in the Granny Apple Green. Isn't that a pretty green? It's so pretty. And let me see, I'm going to use and you can even go off a little bit and do it over there, like, there we go. And then I'm going to come in with the detail. See how easy they line up? What do you think of this set now, ladies? Okay. And the last sentiment will be sending lots of in the center, or actually wherever you want it. Yeah, that green is pretty. Okay. And we're going to do that in the memento. You can put it anywhere you want. All right, and then what I did with the dies that come with it is I cut out 2 of the 4 petal flower in the So Saffron, and then in the black I cut out the centers with the dies, and these are in the die set. And we're gonna, I think what I'm gonna do is, well, I'll use glue. Success. You don't have it, Melanie? And this fits perfectly in the centers, and I only want the center down. I want the tops to kind of pop up a little bit. Okay, and then, whoop, I'll put enough glue on that. Hold that for a second. All right, and we're going to pop that up to give some dimension on top. So you could do it like that, and then you could Whoop. All right. Now, what you want is, you want this. This is going to go on the outside, but you want this to kind of cover up most of it. Oh, wait a minute. Got to put on the black. So you want to be able to cover up the most of what goes on the inside. Okay, and the black is 3.5 by 2 1/4. So this is going to come out here. So you want that to kind of cover that. So that is good right there. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Okay, and then this is going to come out here, but you only want to put the glue on this side. Okay, otherwise you glue your card shut. Now typically when I do this card design, you know, the center is kind of always kind of covered up of what's on the inside, but I really like the scallop in this case, and it only stood out a little bit, so I thought I was going to go with it. So there's your card with the yellow. This one is with the green. Which one do you like better? Hey, Jody. Good to see you, my friend. See what it kind of covers up. You like the yellow or the green? What? I like them both. So again, a lot of pieces to this stamp set, but you can have lots of fun, play with color, very springy, very summery. You can really, you don't need DSP necessarily, but I just think it's really, I love the color. You like the yellow? You like the green, Jody? They're both pretty. Okay, so next week, I could not believe this when I was looking at my calendar as I'm trying to get caught up from these past couple of weeks with all the stuff that has gone on. So next week is going to be mystery stamping. So I will be posting the mystery Clue 1 recipe on Sunday on my blog and on my page. So make sure you look, if you want to stamp with me next Tuesday night, make sure you prep and get the materials ready for mystery stamping, which I cannot believe we're at the end of February already. Where has this month gone? I love this set, Jody. It's just, there's so much. This one I was just showing, I spritzed it. It's hard to see, but these were inspired by Dina and ideas. Change it up a little, and then this one is mine. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun, and I hope you'll give this a try and maybe consider this set because it is beautiful. Have a great rest of the week. Again, thanks for stopping by. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.